Wow, I cannot believe that my personal shopper was able to get us one out of the 500 pieces of the Mocha Mega Spacemolly 400% made globally. I don't even know where to start to thank her. But anyway, I am very excited to unbox this with all of you. Hi everybody, and welcome back to Pop It and Purse It, where we unbox and review, ta-da, Mega Spacemolly 400% any blind box item that are pretty cool and good quality, and explore luxury goods whenever we can. Can you believe it, guys? We have this in our collection, and it was so hard to get. I had to wait for so long to actually get this on my hand, but this is the Mocha 400%. You probably heard it be called Mocha. Some people call it the Marble Mega Spacemolly. I can't wait to see what it looks like in person. If we look at the box alone, it is pretty marbled. I like the side view. They kept it pretty classic. And then the back, nothing special there, but I want to see what it looks like inside. So what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and unbox. So before I continue, actually, I want to talk about the box because this is a very textured box. It is not just like the normal Mega Spacemolly 400%. That is kind of like a glossier box. This is very matted, but very textured. It feels like, just a regular box that is like a vintage box. I don't know how to explain it, but it's very grainy. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so we all know the drill. Let's check out the authentication card first. Sometimes they have a special authentication card. Sometimes they even have inserts that are special, but I'm not sure if this is going to be one of them or if it's going to be just, a very simple authentication card. So let's go ahead and check it out. So as you can see here, nothing special in the front of the card. The product ID is under my fingers here. And then of course you have your QR code for authentication purposes. Now let's look at the back. The back is actually pretty simple as well. So they just match the box, and also the texture is actually different. So this is kind of like that normal paper, but the word Mocha is actually a little bit embossed. The box itself, it's really grainy and textured. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, you all know that I always check the authentication card because sometimes it's really pretty, you guys, especially when they're collaborating with artists. I really love keeping all of the authentication card, and of course, right, for insurance purposes as well. But anyway, so let's go ahead and check her out. Oh, no way. Are we missing? Stop it. We're missing the camera again. No way, PopMart. Come on. This is so crazy. Oh, I cannot accept this. This is crazy. Wow, I don't even know what to say, you guys. See, this is the hard part right now with PopMart. Their quality control is just so ridiculous. For something that is very expensive, I cannot believe that we're missing pieces. I can't believe it. I can't. Most of the time when a Mega Spacemolly paint is matted, they use this cloth to cover the Mega Spacemolly. You're probably gonna notice that in several Mega Space. I'm so disappointed, and oh my gosh, I was very excited to unbox this, but knowing that we are missing a huge piece of a collector's item, really, it's making me want to cry. But anyway, let's continue with the unboxing. Let's see what Mega Spacemolly looks like. Oh my gosh. Ta-da-da-da! She's beautiful. She's beautiful, but I can't appreciate her right now. I don't know what to do, you guys. I'm pretty disappointed. Wow. The paint is very different from all the Mega Spacemolly that I have. It's actually very textured. So if you feel like sandpaper, that's what the texture of her bodysuit is, and her shoes, except for the cable, it is pretty shiny. So it's not the same. And then let's look at the gloves. Is it texture? It is, you guys. It feels like porcelain. That's what this reminds me of. It's very, very textured. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is making me so disappointed because I don't know how I feel about this. Oh my God, I don't know how I feel about this. Guys, look how beautiful this Mocha marble effect. She has the normal Kenny Space logo on one side, and then she has the spacemolly on the other, and then she has this A and B buttons. And of course, I love the fact that they use this like golden brown cable that goes from the front to the back of her suit. And then when we go at the back, they kept it pretty classic with the A and B canister. Again, look how beautiful that marbling effect is. And then we have the spacemolly at the back. This is one of the few Mega Spacemolly that has the ears, and I will explain that to you in a moment. And she has some brown accent all over her spacesuit, which is the color of the year. You all know it is brown. So how cool is that? If we look at the bottom of the shoe, this is very typical POPMART logo and also the Kenny's Work logo. But anyway, wow, that is beautiful. Beautiful. But again, I don't know how I feel about this. Where is the camcorder? This is insane. I'm gonna have to cut this short for now. I will speak to my personal shopper first, because before I undo the plastic coverings on her body, I want to make sure that we are able to get the camcorder. I actually had to pay premium on this because it is 1 out of 500 pieces. And if you think about it, guys, if you're buying a collector's item, an exclusive collector's item, you would expect it to have all the pieces, and that is very disappointing. Anyway, I will get back to you with part 2 of opening Mega Spacemolly Mocha. I hope you enjoyed that very quick unboxing. I promise we are going to continue. Until next time, bye everybody. I'm going in this platform because I need help from all of you. You don't know me. I am a Mega Spacemolly collector, and I'm getting to the point where I'm getting very frustrated with POPMART. I just unboxed my recent purchase from outside of the US, what it's called the Mega Spacemolly 400% Mocha, which is also known as marble. And I had to pay premium on this one because I have to get it from my personal shopper. It was not sold in the US, but because I am a collector, she really worked hard to search far and wide so that we can get one of these pieces. This is the second time that I had received a Mega Spacemolly, which is one of their higher end products from POPMART that does not have the camcorder. I got it sealed. She got it directly from POPMART, and it does not have a camcorder. The Mega Spacemolly is very well known to be looking like an astronaut with a camcorder. That's the whole Mega Space. And for me to have to deal with this twice already is getting very frustrating. I don't know how to reach out to POPMART because, to be honest with you, their customer service lacks the ability to respond well to customers. I don't think that they listen, or maybe they're not structured to be able to respond to their international customers as fast as possible. When you're paying premium on products that are collectible, you expect premium customer service. When you're paying extra because you want to get exclusives that are only sold outside of the country, you pay even more. So to unbox a sealed box without all of the parts, I don't know how to proceed with this. If I had bought it from TikTok Live, I know that I can contact TikTok and I can contact POPMART customer service through TikTok. If you buy these parts from the app, you can also send them an email and wish and hope that they're going to respond to you. But when you buy it from outside the country, I don't know how to get the pieces. So I need your help. I need your help forwarding this to people that may know someone from POPMART so that I can get my camcorder. This is the second time. On release day of one of the Mega Spacemolly, you can check out my video on YouTube. I was also disappointed because it's a blind box and I got the one that I wanted, and guess what? I had to return it, and I have not purchased another one until, from then, because I feel like I've been traumatized. But this is the second time. Same person, second time. That is unacceptable. So please, if you are a collector, a toy collector, a Mega Spacemolly collector, a POPMART collector, I just need your help. Just spread this because I don't know what to do. Anyway, until next time. Bye, everybody.